What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is going to be called Friday Motivations. I'm going to try to do this every Friday for you guys. Just a quick message to motivate you going into the weekend with your relationship, to just do your best, right? To just make things, we can't control everything, but just to make things really pop and powerful in your relationship going into the weekend. This is a nice long weekend, so you have more days to do that than you wouldn't. But what I wanted to share today is I have a confession to make. So my confession is I bit the bullet and I tried to get one of those Popeye chicken sandwiches that everybody's been talking about. Social media buzz, on TV, everywhere, people are talking about it, doing comparisons between that sandwich and the Chick-fil-A sandwich. And I bit the bullet. I know Chick-fil-A, I don't need to have one of those chicken sandwiches, but I went and tried to get this Popeye sandwich and I was unsuccessful because on the outside of the store, of the restaurant, it said, "Be right back." There was all these posters for the chicken sandwich, like, it's not here. I'll be back next week or something, I don't know. So they didn't have it. So, I went in a drive-through and I was like, I'm not gonna get it. And I just kind of skirted out of there. But, the craze of the buzz and everything kind of got to me. And I was like, let me see what everybody's talking about with this chicken sandwich. Like, what is so good about it? But we all know Chick-fil-A is awesome, so maybe this really is a contender. Comment below with a thumbs up or thumbs down if you've tried it and why, what you guys think about it. But the reason I wanted to bring that up is because that's what's hot right now. That's the big buzz in the fast food industry, I guess you could say. And relating that to our relationships, there's a very similar phenomenon that takes place when we start a relationship. It's the best thing that's going on right now. Everything's kicking on all cylinders. We're having a great time. We're getting to know one another. Everything's going great. But eventually the chicken sandwich just becomes a chicken sandwich. So all the cars that are wrapped around the restaurant waiting in line, that eventually is going to die down. And that's what happens in our relationships. What makes it exciting tends to eventually pass away. And I think it's important. Here's the motivation. Here's what I'm motivating you guys. No matter how long you've been in a relationship, it's important to develop new ways and strategies to have fun, to make things exciting. And we all fall prey to messing up in this category. We all get into the monotony of just living our lives. We got 10,000 other things going on, and we don't set time aside to date our spouse or our life partner. We don't set time aside to do exciting things with them. We don't set time aside to say, how can our relationship evolve to the next level? So, in our first 6 months, we were doing all of these things and it was great. But let's sit down and develop some strategies to how we can, to figure out how we can have just as much fun, make it just as interesting, and do new things. You got to date. You got to make things fun and exciting because, again, the chicken sandwich eventually just becomes a chicken sandwich, and nobody's trying to get that chicken sandwich, no matter how good it is, as they would for the first or second time. So it's important, guys, develop strategies and ways to make your relationship exciting, even 10, 15 years into the relationship, and you got to work at it. You got to be committed to it, and you got to work at it, and you got to work with your partner and develop certain things that you guys can do to make it exciting and to make it fun. Because as soon as that initial honeymoon period is over, we can get into these habits of being resentful, being upset, being very short-tempered on things that they do that annoy us and that upset us, and that's going to happen. But on the other side of that, we still got to have that fire and that desire and that fun and that excitement and that passion for that other person. So work on those things, guys. Comment below if you've done this before. Let me know what you guys have done to make your relationship exciting and fun. Next week, we're going to be coming at you with the new video about part 2 on physical intimacy, but we're going to focus on physical intimacy, and it's going to be a good one, guys. So I'll holler at you next week. Have a great weekend, great long weekend, and we'll holler at you guys later. Peace.